Hey, I know I'm a little behind on getting this video done, but there's been a lot of things going on and I had a massive headache yesterday and wasn't able to really do a whole lot of anything. But today I am doing this video about my Thanksgiving. And well, first off, my husband and we went to New York for Thanksgiving so that we could visit a relative of his who may not have much longer to live. They've had way too many strokes and can't even eat anything solid. Everything that they eat has to be through a straw, pretty much, because it has to be liquefied for them to be able to eat, because certain parts of their body they can't move, and their speech is, it's very hard to understand their speech, to be honest. It's very hard. It took me a while just to understand some of the sentences that they were saying, but we went up there to visit them and to see how they were doing, and just to make sure that we were able to visit them before they're completely gone, because there's no guarantee that they're going to make it even to Christmas, unfortunately. We also got to see some of his friends that he grew up with. Got to see them, and it was a really good Thanksgiving on that part. And we took our dog with us, and she loved it. She loved the ride there and the ride home. She loved the idea of getting out and just seeing new things and exploring new things, but I think she had a little bit of anxiety about being in a new place, because the anxiety affected her appetite, and she appeared to not have an appetite for about 3 days straight. No matter how hard we tried to get her to be motivated to eat her food, she'd sniff it, but she would not eat it. And it concerned me. And I wasn't sure what was going to happen, but when we got home, she was more familiar with the surroundings here at home, and she was able to calm down, and she started eating again, which I'm thankful for. I'm thankful she ate again. So, yeah, it was it was a pretty good Thanksgiving. I'm just really glad we weren't stuck in any really bad weather trying to get there and trying to get home, because New York is famous for snow. I think almost everybody knows that. And this is probably the time of the year that they get it the most. And it was a little bit scary to think that we would be stuck trying to get through the snow to get home. But luckily, we didn't have that problem. Mainly just a bunch of rain. But that was pretty much it. Let's see, another thing, when I did get back home, I knew I had to get some laundry done and to get other things done to get back to our normal routine that we do every day. And while I was trying to get laundry done, I discovered that our dryer wasn't cooperating with me. I mean, it literally just, for some odd reason, no matter how long my clothes were in the dryer, they were not getting dry. They were still wet and cold, but the dryer itself was really, really hot, and it concerned me. I told my husband about it while he was at work, and we were able to get a nice new dryer. We were able to get a new one, and I'm thankful for the one we have now, the new one, because it doesn't take as long as the other one did, and it gets stuff dry in less than 30 minutes. The old one, when it was working, it took over an hour to get some things dry. But this one works so much better, and I'm, like, incredibly thankful for that. And, well, that's about it when it comes to Thanksgiving and the dryer. I've been doing a lot of cleaning. Well, yesterday I did a lot of cleaning. I did have a massive headache, but I found a way to be able to clean while having the headache, as long as I didn't bend over. But for some odd reason, bending over made my head hurt worse. So I thought, okay, I'm going to be on the floor for the most part, just trying to pick everything up. So I thought, okay, fine. I sat down carefully onto the floor so I wouldn't get a head rush or anything. And then I just started sorting and organizing everything that was on the floor and just getting it all cleaned up. And then the stuff that needed to be thrown away, instead of getting up and running to the trash can, I carefully set it on a table nearby. And then when I had the chance of being able to stand up again, I got up and then I carefully took that whole pile to the trash can. So I got some cleaning done. I'm going to have to finish doing some cleaning in other places in my house because my cats don't know how to keep the litter in the litter box. They, for some odd reason, like to make it travel outside of it, and it's in my carpet. And that's annoying to step on because it feels like you got little rocks in your feet. So I did some major heavy-duty vacuuming. I had to vacuum my carpet 4 times just to get all the cat litter up. And I'm thinking to myself, do you cats not know how to keep it in the litter box? And one of my cats is sitting there looking at me, and I'm like, yeah, I'm talking to you. There's litter on the carpet when it's supposed to be in the box. And he just looked at me like, are you talking to me? And I'm thinking, yeah, I'm talking to you. You're one of the many fur balls in my house creating this problem. Would you quit? Piper, drop it. Oh, great. My cat Piper, I just discovered, got into my makeup bag, and she is now playing with my makeup brush. So, hold on one moment. I gotta go rescue the brush from her mouth. Let it go. Come on. No, we don't play with Mama's makeup brush. I don't know why, but she's really attached to... It's just a little brush that I use occasionally, and for some odd reason she thinks it's a chew toy. She likes to carry it away in her mouth and then bat it around the floor, which is what you probably heard in the background, was the noise of her batting it around and it was hitting her water bowl. And I'm thinking, no, you don't play with Mama's makeup stuff. Especially when I got new makeup recently because my old stuff was running very low. I don't wear makeup that often, hardly at all. And I noticed that my makeup was so low I didn't have any, so I had to get some more. And that was over the weekend. So, my makeup bag. Yes, I keep it in a purse. It's much easier than keeping it in a box I used to have. It makes things so much easier on that level. You are not going after that bag. Leave it. So. Well, thanks for watching this video, and I will try to do another one soon. Please like and subscribe. Bye.